working. We will see.
Mhm.
It says it's live, but I don't know.
Let's see. It says, yeah, I just got a notice.
Oh, cool. It's working.
Yay!
All right. So, hey, everybody. It's been a while since I've actually uploaded any videos to the channel, and it's because, well, one, I'm super busy, and two, this last week has been kind of like a lazy week for me. So, yeah. I decided I
I
better
think it's
come
been a lazy
live
week for
and
everyone.
yeah. I decided I better come live and then I asked Raz to come with me because I needed emotional
Hi,
support,
everyone.
Raz.
I am
So,
her emotional support buddy.
yes, you are. Um, so I've only done one other live on this channel and yeah, so I don't know. I'm always anxious when it comes to lives. Hey, Horror Hound, how's it going? All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the miniature haul that I got from Black Friday, and it's like super small this year,
Woohoo!
but like I didn't want to spend too much
Usually you
money.
go all out.
I know I didn't want to spend too much money. I didn't think the deals were as good this year, but
Oh.
anyway,
I was
yeah.
looking through the
So
ads and there was a lot of pretty good stuff, so but
what was
maybe there
something
just wasn't
that's
like as many good titles.
oh, what was something that stuck out to you? Because I was looking for movies and like DVDs. You know how it is.
Yeah, well, like I was looking at that, and then like because they had like Infinity War was supposed to like be really cheap, and like all the really good like Marvel movies were supposed to be good. But everybody went for like the TVs and the Blu-ray players and all that stuff. So
Yeah, Chris wanted Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't see it. I'm gonna be eating leftovers right in the next hour or so. My mom doesn't know it yet, but I'm coming over and I'm eating all the things.
nice.
But
I know
but yeah.
my mom just got back yesterday, and so we did our Thanksgiving today.
Oh, yay. Even though you were feeling sick.
Oh, of course I had to. Even when
Did
you're
you make it
sick.
all?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Because
good.
I wasn't feeling good. I don't think that's sanitary for anybody.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with this haul. The first movie that I picked up, actually, it probably wasn't the first one that I picked up, but this one right now is um,
Ooh,
a Quiet Place. And I heard a lot of good things about it,
nice.
but I haven't seen it yet. And it was a little
Me
more
either.
expensive than I wanted to pay.
Oh no. What? Wait.
But
Maybe it
I
was
think
Black Friday. What was it?
it was like 7.95 at Walmart and it was $7 at Target. And
Yeah.
I took a gamble and I didn't buy it at Target. Didn't buy it at Target because I thought $7 was too much. Then I went to Walmart and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 7.95 here. And what did I do? I bought it over at Walmart.
You gotta.
But
Walmart
I
is
mean,
always like what, like 5 cents cheaper than Target.
yeah, but it was like 95 more cents. Anyway, so like I was just like, oh
That's a
well,
dollar, okay?
whatever. I didn't go to the theater. I'm like, it costs way less than going to the theater. So I use that as an excuse. And yeah. But I mean, I've heard mixed reviews on this. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm excited to
Mhm.
see it. I know there's a sequel coming out soon.
Yeah, they
So
announced that what, like about a month ago or so?
I think it's probably been a lot longer than that, but I want to see it.
Probably.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, of course, I had to pick me up Supernatural
Oh,
season
duh. You
13.
have all of them. You had to
Uh,
get this one.
yeah, and plus it says like 3 hours of bonus features, including the making of Scooby Natural. And yeah, that is something that's a must watch.
That episode was just the
But yeah,
best. Oh my God, I watched it at Barber and Gabe's on their gigantic TV, and it was like the greatest thing ever.
yeah,
You could just
I
tell that
really
like they
liked it
had
too.
so much fun with that episode.
I just loved that they brought in the ascot.
I know. All the jokes and stuff that they had. It was just that's I think honestly by far that's probably like the best supernatural episode that they've ever done.
It was so fun. Okay, and then the next movie that I got, which has also got lots of mixed reviews, was Hereditary. And
Ooh.
I've heard lots of good things about it, but then also
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people are like, no, don't
Yeah.
like they weren't about it at all. And then yeah, so I'm excited to check it out. My mom watched it in theaters. She said it was
Oh,
kind of
did she?
creepy, but I
Okay.
really couldn't get a take on how she felt about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Your mom, like
And
you can't read her face sometimes. That's why I love her because she's got like a whole mess of emotions going on in her head, but her face gives nothing away.
that's amazing. I need to have that skill because my face shows all the things. It shows
I
all the
know.
expressions.
Especially when I like you, like I know you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, the next one that I got was Truth or Dare.
Ooh, nice.
And okay, the reason
You
I
saw
bought
that
it,
one.
okay, no, it wasn't that one. It was whatever Netflix tried to show me that had the same title. It was
Oh,
so weird. Chris and I watched Truth or Dare on Netflix, and it was
yeah.
like it said 2017 on it. And then I'm like, why do all the actors look different than what I remember?
I saw,
And
okay, you wrote that like on Facebook, or you're like, oh yeah, it's so weird that all the actors were different. And I was like, that's weird.
yeah, totally different movie, but basically same premise, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, so I decided might as well try this one. I don't know. I don't even know. The other one was okay, but it wasn't like anything groundbreaking. It was fun to watch,
Okay.
but you know,
Yeah.
the ending was not that. I didn't really like the ending on that other one, but I don't know. I'm open to seeing where this one takes me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So that'll be
And
fun.
then yeah, okay, you're gonna freak out on this one.
Okay. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, yes.
So
Oh
The
my
Shape of Water.
God. Did you watch
I
it? Like,
haven't.
have you watched it
No,
yet?
I have not
Oh my
seen
God.
it
Wait,
at
wait, wait.
all.
I got a good follow-up for that. Hold on. Wait, wait, wait.
Oh
Wait,
no! Oh
wait.
no!
No, no, no. I mean, I
I
got the
hope it's
good
not
pair.
X-rated.
No, no, no. It's the book.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what you're gonna hold up right now.
I know with me, ladies and gentlemen, you never know with me. Anyway, no,
Yeah.
I found the book at Target like a couple months ago. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
ah.
excited. I'm excited. I heard some really cool stuff about it, like
Hmm.
um that Guillermo was really inspired by the creature of the Black Lagoon, and he
Yes.
kind of like went off on
It's
his
like,
own sort of adventure with
mhm.
this one, which was cool. Kind of like what he would have wanted to happen.
Yes. He's like Guillermo, you know him, like he's loves all classic horror movies and he just likes to put his own spin on them. So like
Yeah.
this one was so interesting, especially because I mean he also said like he combined it with like The Little Mermaid and Creature from the Black Lagoon. So I loved it. There's of course there's like the notorious scene that everybody talks about. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to give you spoilers. All you have to do is like type in the name of the movie and it'll come up.
Well,
And
I
but
think
all in all, I thought it was beautiful. It's because Guillermo's movies, you know, they're just beautiful to watch.
I know. I can't wait to watch it. I have a
I
feeling
want to
it's gonna
watch
be
it with
really.
you.
I'm afraid it's gonna be really sad though.
No, okay, I can't give anything away. No, that's what I say. I kind of want to be with you when you watch it.
Oh gosh. Okay, and then my gold find, my absolute like best find of all
Okay.
Black Friday like ever, like all the
Oh,
Black Friday,
this is a huge statement.
oh all the Black Fridays. Okay,
Huge statement. All right, let's see it.
all right, you ready for this?
Okay, what?
Ash versus the Evil Dead,
Oh dear.
all three seasons,
What? They
less
had
than
all
ten
three?
dollars, less than ten
No
dollars.
way.
Yes,
Like
yes.
so what? Like 8.99?
I think it was like I don't know. It might have been $10,
Like 10. Okay.
but it might have been like nine something. I don't know.
Okay.
But yay!
All right, awesome. Oh my God, knowing you, that
Pretty
literally is
exciting.
like your favorite thing in the history of history.
It's very exciting. Like I don't even know.
The only thing that comes close to that is if you ran into Bruce Campbell at Walmart on Black Friday.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God, you would probably actually die.
Yeah, and actually speaking of Walmart, they they pleasantly surprised me because they stocked this movie that came out recently,
Okay.
um, that is kind of like a B movie, and they've been stocking lots of different B movies recently. I've noticed, but the one I really want to talk about today was Bonehill Road. And if
Okay,
you
yes, I saw you post that, and I'm like, I just from that cover art, I have to know what that's all about.
Okay, I will watch it again with you if you want to watch it.
Ooh, is this like Clown again? Like
No,
where you were like, oh, I
mm,
will gladly watch it again.
I guess, but in a different way because I place like werewolf movies in a totally different section in my little heart to
Yeah.
like clown movies.
Yes.
But
Well, duh. No, I know
but
werewolves are like your thing. Like my thing is like vampires and stuff. Yours is more werewolf.
well, anyway, so this movie is like very B. It's low budget,
Mhm. Oh,
but it's so much fun. I heard a ton of good things, and I tried to stay away from like spoilers when I first started seeing it come up on my feed.
yeah.
But like just the excitement that was like behind this movie, I was so excited to watch it.
Hmm.
And when I actually popped it into the DVD player, I was just like so excited. But like this movie is basically about two women, a mother and daughter. They're like the
Okay.
main characters,
All
and
right.
they're kind of like on the run. They're trying to leave an abusive home life. The
Oh,
husband
okay.
slash father isn't like the nicest person. He's kind of abusive.
Okay.
But like the beginning of the movie is kind of unbelievable in a way. It's not so I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the best scene. Like it's hard to believe that
Like it was a little
the
too over the top, or
yeah, a little too much, and it like it to me it wasn't believable at all. The male actor was just kind of like I don't know, it was like kind of cheesy in a way when he was acting that way. But
okay.
luckily, like after that scene, the movie completely picked up and it was just completely different. So I was really excited about that. Like
Mhm.
Chris ended up falling asleep after that scene though, because I think that scene kind of like pulled him out of the movie and he was just like done. So he like
Oh,
knocked out.
okay.
You know how Chris is.
Yeah, I do.
Um, but anyway, like I'm not gonna give spoilers, but I'm gonna talk about a few little things that I really enjoyed. So
Okay.
basically, this movie follows these two women, and on their way over to the grandparents' house to kind of get away from this
Ah, no!
home life.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm good. It's okay. We're good.
So
Sorry.
basically, they
Sorry,
try.
ladies and gentlemen.
No problem. Basically, they're trying to get away from like this like awful home life,
Mhm.
and they have like this accident, and I couldn't help but like think of Dogman Encounters, of course, because
Of
I got Dogman
course.
Encounters on the brain. But the way
Your concept.
it was written reminded me so much of like the encounters that they talk about on it. So
Yeah.
basically, like they encounter this like huge werewolf in the road, and then they have an accident a little farther down the road. So you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then they encounter like this whole pack of werewolves, and
Oh,
they're pretty
yeah.
vulnerable, and it's just like this whole setup like what's going to happen to this family, and
Yeah.
it just I don't know, it just reminded me so much of the stories that you hear on Dogman Encounters, and it kind of gave me more of like a visual experience of that, which made it more
Okay.
fun because I'd been listening to all of that.
Hmm.
And yeah, so uh
Okay.
and it has a scream queen in it too.
Oh, like from who do we all know
I
her
feed is
from?
the feed working? Yeah, like
Uh,
Night of the Demons and Linnea Quigley, which is awesome.
okay.
She was awesome in this movie, and they actually run into her later on down through the movie.
Okay.
Um, and what's interesting is they think they're getting into this like safe haven, but then the movie adds an extra layer, an extra twist, and some interesting
Okay.
stuff happen in that house, which is a lot of fun.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't want to
At
get
least
too much into it, but it's just really fun, and like the special effects are so
Yeah.
practical, and there's like I don't think there's any CGI, and I live for that stuff. Like I love the practical effects. It is very reminiscent
I was
of
that was a
like
question I was gonna have for you was like how was like the special like the makeup and stuff because you know that's like our favorite thing whenever we watch movies like that is like how good is the makeup?
yeah, it was all practical basically. And
Okay.
what's really interesting is, sometimes practical effects are a little uh unbelievable for some werewolf movies, but the way they did
Hmm.
it was really, really good. And
Hmm.
the transformation scene was really good too. And you can just tell that
Okay.
the director, I believe his
Hmm.
name was, let me look it up, Todd Sheets, the director, and he was the writer as well. You could
Okay.
tell that he really had a love for werewolf movies. And it was
Okay.
really reminiscent for me of like Michael Jackson's Thriller, the way
Hmm.
they portrayed it all.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Love
fun.
that. All
Yeah.
right. Hold on, wait. Because you have your ears. I'm gonna put my little horns on.
You have little horns. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I have little horns. See?
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. A friend of mine got them
But
for me at
anyway,
one of the last cons I went to, so.
oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, I recommend this movie. It's like a $10 movie at Walmart. It's really good to support,
All right.
these independent films, and a lot of fun. I thought it was great. I can't speak highly enough about it, I don't think.
Okay,
It was just
good.
fun.
Awesome. I'm down to watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it with you.
Yeah.
And then something that I've been kind of like putting off,
Okay.
um, Bad Moon.
Oh, you found a
It's
collection.
been I did, but I bought this collection specifically for Bad Moon, and I think I bought it like last year at Rasputin's, the used movie store in Fresno.
Yes.
But
Is that place still open?
yes, it is. I go back
Ooh.
every once in a while and like trade some stuff in that I don't want,
I love
and
that
yeah,
they do that where you can like actually just trade in movies.
yeah, it's fun. Anyway, so Bad Moon, like think it came out in '96. It
Oh.
has the actor who played Dennis the Menace in it.
Oh no way. Like the actual
Seriously,
kid?
yes, Chris and I were freaking out.
Oh
We're
my
like, "What
gosh.
is that? Dennis the Menace?" And it was. It was just
I love that
like,
he knew that. I love that he knew that right off the bat. He's just like, oh, is that Dennis the Menace?
well, I mean, '90s come rushing back at us, but yeah, it was
True.
fun. Um, though, like and of course, it's another werewolf movie. It's
Yes.
about basically this man who, I guess he's kind of like an archaeologist. I didn't really follow that the beginning part of the movie, but
Okay.
and he has an encounter with a werewolf, and then he has issues from there then on. And it's not like that's a big secret of it. And he ends up moving to an area with his sister and nephew, and
Okay.
he's kind of has to I guess hold in his werewolf nature or whatever around them, and he's
Ooh.
kind of has this dilemma.
But
But
but we
the
all know
best
you can't
part,
hold it in.
the
Can't
best
ignore
part
who you
about
are.
this movie though is like that the main character was a dog.
Okay.
Like it was the best part because this dog was acting, and like all of his facial expressions were so amazing. Like you could see how the dog felt just by his facial expressions.
Oh.
And it was so smart. You could see him freaking out. You could see him like being protective, being loving, and
Hmm.
just like he was like the action hero of the movie. And I just loved it.
Okay.
But when I was like doing research about it, I believe it said that only one dog uh acted in that part as Thor the whole
Oh.
time, which usually
So
in
they didn't
movies,
have, yeah, they have like a series of dogs.
yeah, usually they do, but it looked like it was only one dog when I was looking it up, because I was okay, I had one of those like panic moments where I was like, oh
Hmm.
my gosh, is the dog gonna die? Is the dog gonna live? And I'm like, I couldn't handle it. It was so stressful. Chris and I were freaking out. Um, so I'm not gonna say whether the dog lived or died, but
Ah,
I
don't do
will
that to me.
say this. It was based on a novel called Thor, and I am really interested in picking it up. Sadly, it's not on Audible because that's all I do for reading now is listen to it.
Hmm.
But
Ain't nobody
I'm
got time for reading.
exactly right now anyway. I might actually read it during the summer when I have a little more time, just because
Yeah.
I thought it was so fun that they had the dog as the main character, and uh, I just liked the that kind of point of view. Kind of reminded me, even though it was completely different, like
Hmm.
how Stephen King had the point of view of Cujo in his book. Like in the
Hmm.
beginning of the book, he had
Yeah.
his point of view. But
Yeah.
it's to me, I kind of wonder if it's not the whole way as the point of view of the dog, Thor, which I'm
Yeah.
interested in seeing that. But yeah,
Yeah. I love it.
yeah, I want to read it. And
It
if
sounds really
anyone's,
interesting. If
I
like
know
if the whole book is like from a dog's perspective, like that would be pretty interesting.
that would be, and I really want to read it. And if anyone has actually read it, let me know if it was any good and how close it was to the book or to the movie.
Hmm.
But yeah, so and then the last one, I know a lot of people hate
Oh
this movie,
boy.
The Bye Bye Man. Like I know a ton of people hate it, but
You
like,
guys are even so apprehensive to watch it. You guys had a special name for it and everything.
oh yeah,
But yeah,
I call it. I mean, because I just think the title is silly. I think
a little
they could
bit. But I think it was
have
supposed to
come
be
up.
silly.
I think I could have come up with a better title, but yeah, again, I think it was supposed to be silly because it's kind of like one of those urban legends, and urban
Yeah,
legends they have kind of strange names,
backgrounds. Yeah.
and I am a sucker for urban legend movies. I have discovered
Oh yes.
because like I just
Because they're
love the idea of you doing something and causing like some sort of supernatural being to come after you. I'm just like
yeah.
obsessed with it.
It's kind of like the whole
Um,
thing where it's like they say, I mean, like when you talk about it enough, even they even did an episode about it on Supernatural, where it's just like you believe in it enough and it
yeah,
can
exactly.
manifest and become real. And so it's like the law of attraction.
Which I
It can
find that
turn into monsters.
concept, yeah, exactly. I find that concept so interesting and intriguing.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why when I watched it, I was just completely open. I wasn't expecting much from it because it's had a ton of bad reviews,
Oh
but
yeah.
I actually really enjoyed it. It kept me entertained like the whole time.
Hmm.
And it was just kind of like a fun watch.
Okay.
Um, I just like the fact that it was a piece of lore that someone created about, some supernatural guy who comes after you. But
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me of like the Midnight Man, and
Okay.
the Midnight Man was another one that it was about kind of like an urban legend lore that I really really liked. So,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't see any issues with it. I would be totally open for a sequel, but
Okay.
I love
Really? Like,
I
do you think they left it open for a sequel?
I don't think so. I don't think
Like
it
a
got
way
very many
more,
good reviews.
I was gonna say it'd be like like not even a B, it would be like an F
I think for the
movie.
most part it like got like a half star. But I like I said, I'm a sucker for urban legend movies. So
Yeah.
um it was just for me, I was entertained the whole time. And that's the whole point about movies for me. Like if I'm entertained, if I'm like enjoying it for the story, um, I like it. But would I go back and actually watch this movie a second time? Well, I don't really know about that
Mm,
because
yeah.
the whole point was the mystery of it and figuring it out. Hey, trashed picture show, what's up? How are you doing? But yeah, I would let other people watch it, and I would say it's worth at least one watch.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely something where I was saying at some point I'll probably end up watching it. Probably is not going to be my favorite. It's like one of those almost like a time killer movie to me almost.
Yeah.
Unlike say like, you have the classic horror movies where you're sitting down and watching it. Like for me, like Halloween or Friday the 13th or anything like that.
Oh no, it's definitely
And
not like a classic at all, but it's just like for
no.
me it was fun.
So,
Um, I are you asking what our favorite creepypasta or urban legend is?
ooh.
I
Oh
I'm like
man.
obsessed
There's a
with
lot.
a lot. Yeah, I love a lot. Um, I don't know.
Oh man. That's kind of oh.
It's like it could
I
be anything.
I can definitely say it's not Slender Man, even though that just got blown up. I haven't seen
No,
that movie yet.
I'm not I'm not obsessed
Uh
with that either, but I would watch it. I actually saw that it was at Target. It was just a little too much, and I was like, no, I'm not going to end up spending that for that movie. I'll wait.
I know, like I found it on that app that I use to watch movies. I have it on there, so maybe one of these days I can just go like throw it up on your
Oh,
TV.
that would be awesome. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
I kind of
Oh no,
like
go ahead.
the Lady in White just because I know it's so
Yeah,
basic, but there's this little street
but it's old
down.
school.
Well, there's this little street in my hometown where there's supposed to be a lady in white. And
Hmm.
it's there have actually been articles that pop up online, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I've sent them to Raz over here just to like
Yeah,
check them out. But we're actually really interested in seeing if we can actually go down there one night and see if
we've
we can
we've
see
talked
anything.
about it. Yeah, we've talked about it, but I think let's face it, we kind of don't have the balls to do this yet, but we're getting there. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you gotta love Woman in
my
White. I mean, it's classic. Okay.
yeah, it totally is.
Do you know about Kelpies?
The
I'm not
that's
familiar with that.
isn't that a cryptid? I believe that's a cryptid. It's like I think it's a water cryptid. Am I wrong? It
A
sounds really
Kelpie?
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a type of fae. Or
Oh,
well,
really? Okay.
yeah, I know kelp. Yeah, usually kelpies. I was gonna say an urban legend that I have also recently been getting into is the black-eyed children.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
familiar with that? Yeah, I've been reading like there's like a bunch of these different stories and stuff going around about these children that like show up at people's houses and um like they you can't invite them in because once you do then like that's it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, no, I don't know why, but I've like recently been getting really into that.
Oh no, it
Just
is
sort of
a water.
folklore.
It's a shape-shifting water spirit
Oh, I knew that's
inhabiting
it.
the lochs and pools of Scotland. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yes. I remember I did a bunch of research into so many different fae like years ago, and kelpies were really cool. They're also a little messed up, but let's face it, a lot of like old school fairy stories, they're really messed up. Like traditional fairies are actually not okay. Like they're a little dangerous and scary.
Okay, it's okay. He's the trash picture show says a horse that appears by a swamp or lake. It has origins in Irish lore. Cool. I love
Ooh, I
Irish
love
lore too.
it.
I'd love to
Me
study more
too.
about it. But it would be cool to actually check out some of those areas, especially if I do end up going to like Scotland or Ireland somewhere in the future. Still trying to work myself up to it. I'm just
I know.
like terrified of
You gotta do
being
it.
on a plane.
Well, you gotta think though, okay, are you really gonna let a fear of a little old plane stand in the way of your dream of visiting a beautiful country like Scotland and Ireland? That's how I figure it.
I like the ground. I really like the ground.
I know the ground's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool.
I
Okay, oh,
know.
another one of my favorites from that region. Okay, I totally don't pronounce it right at all. It's spelled like Lianin Sidhi, but I know that's not the correct pronunciation of it. But what it is it's a type of dark fae that it's been said like it's like the inspiration, it's like a dark muse. It comes up to artists and musicians and stuff and basically brokers a deal with them of like, oh, do you want fame? Do you want money and security and stuff? I'll give you that in exchange for your soul. is
Oh
basically
wow,
what it
that's
is.
creepy.
Yeah, I know, I love it. And so I came across it from a manhwa I used to read. So I've been kind of it's like one of my favorite kind of fays. It's so dark and creepy.
Yeah, that
So I
that
was like, if
sounds like a
anybody,
really
yeah, if
interesting
any,
story.
it's really cool. If anybody knows the correct pronunciation of it, please let me know what it is because I know I'm butchering it because, I'm American. So, but
We
anyway,
were.
yes, yeah,
It says when we were kids, we never crossed a fairy circle. I always thought that was so
never.
fun. Um, it just seemed like when you would see mushrooms, they would just appear in like a round circle, and that would be so fun to like think about the
Yeah.
lore that goes with that. I remember being very young and my dad reading me like a story about a changeling baby
Ooh.
and the ways to keep changelings or to keep fairies away from your baby so that they wouldn't have changelings, so you
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have a changeling. It was just like really fun, interesting stuff. Um, but yeah.
Nice. Oh, what about
And
brownies? I wonder, the Trash Picture Show, you guys familiar with brownies? Brownies are a little, they can be a little trippy too.
are they kind of like leprechauns
Brownies? Kinda. Yeah,
or
I guess.
fairy?
Yeah, it's a type of fae.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, oh, look, this is all bringing back like a bunch of stuff I used to be into. I love it.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've actually thought about those kinds of things, but I'm obsessed with
Hmm.
that stuff.
I
I
know.
love that kind of lore and stuff.
Yeah. Like I love the whole thing like about the Green Man and things
Yeah.
like that. Let's see. What else we got?
I don't know.
Let's see. I don't know. Like, oh man. Okay. Oh, I have a confession to make. I still haven't seen that one movie by M. Night Shyamalan about was it The Lady in the Water?
Oh, really? That was so fun
No.
too. That was a fun movie.
I've been wanting to watch it. Like I was thinking about it and I haven't watched it yet. I heard it was isn't she's like supposed to be a type of fairy or something, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But the thing that really sticks out to me is the there's like this weird sort of lawn creature that lays in the grass and like hunts for people. But if you don't
Okay.
notice, it looks like they're just like a little grassy hill, but it's like a some sort of creature.
Hmm.
And I don't know, it's pretty interesting.
Oh,
I'd be willing to watch it again. It's I love all his movies basically, and it's
yes.
been a while since I've seen that one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, I gotta watch it. It looks really interesting. It looks like I don't know, M. Night Shyamalan, I feel sometimes you gotta be careful.
No, don't even. Do not even. I love
I know you do.
he's very creative.
Even the concept of the whole aliens coming to a planet made up of 70% of the thing that can kill them is a little
Yeah,
stretch for
it's
me.
creative. It's creative. I love it. That's like one of my favorite movies that he does too.
Signs.
Signs.
Yeah.
Signs.
I
Yeah.
will say, yeah, the whole concept of it. It was like, and then like, honestly, the scene where he's in the cornfield and he just sees like that foot go into the stalks and stuff like that. Like, I will say
Oh
that will stay
yeah.
with me forever. I always think of that, especially whenever we do the corn maze. Every time we
Oh,
go, I'm
I
just like, I'm
know.
waiting for it. I'm just waiting to see it.
I know.
Although we didn't see gray feet. We saw bunnies this year, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, they were so cute. It was like a baby
Yeah, I
bunny
want to
too. Let's see.
why can't I remember the toast jam scene? Like I can't wait. Oh, about it falling like jam side down or something. What was it? Like there was a little bit of lore, like whenever the devil's around,
Mhm.
um, the everything goes wrong. The jam falls, the falls jam side down or something like that. Yeah, it's a little
Oh,
bit silly, but I love that movie too. I thought it was fun because it took place in like one little area, and
mhm.
I thought the characters were fun. I really do like his movies.
Yeah. Oh, has he? What was the last thing he put out? I feel like he hasn't put
Split.
out. Oh, duh. Okay,
Yeah.
shoot me now, shoot me now. Okay, that's my bad. Duh. I can't wait for Shattered. Was it? Yeah, Shattered, right? No, no, not Shattered.
Glass.
Glass, thank you.
Glass. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be really, really good. I
Yeah.
rewatched the trailer for it, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so good.
I know. I actually stay away from trailers so that I don't.
I know
Whoa.
you do.
Yeah, I
But
stay away from trailers so
even
that I
for that
don't.
movie, because I know you've been waiting for it too.
No, I'm gonna stay away from all the trailers.
All of them, all of them.
All of them.
It's, oh man,
Chris is trying to call me right now. Um,
Chris, get out of here.
I don't think he knows I'm live.
I was gonna
Um,
say, wait, is he home or is he at work?
he's at work.
Oh, okay, that's probably okay. Fine, it's not his fault then.
Yes, I've seen It Comes at Night. I didn't like it. I
I
did a whole
have
review on it
I have
on the
not seen it
channel.
yet.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
heard
like
I
it.
I've heard you weren't the only one I heard was disappointed in it. So that's probably why I've been pushing it off.
I had a huge problem with it, but whatever. I'm one of
See,
those.
not everything's going to please everybody. I mean, that's just the truth of it.
Right, right. And I mean, I like a lot of movies that other people are consider terrible too. So, like like I said, I basically um like a movie if it entertains me and keeps me like on the edge of my seat the whole time. It doesn't even
Yeah,
matter if it's terrible or not.
I know, right?
I liked The Witch. So I'm weird because I like some of those movies, but I don't like all of those movies. I like The Witch. I haven't seen Hereditary, but I did pick it up for Black Friday. So we
Hmm.
will see about that.
Yeah. No,
I'm interested.
I watched The Witch and I didn't mind it. It's a little bit, you know what I realized? It's like a lot of people who didn't care for it didn't really care for like that sort of paced sort of movie. Like it's a little bit slower, kind
Yeah.
of.
Well,
So
it's
yeah,
not
and like
that.
not everybody has the patience for it.
It's not the fact that it's slow. I'm okay with slow movies. I'm
Yeah.
okay with
No,
slow
I
burn
know.
movies.
Yeah. No,
Um,
but I'm saying like that's why I was saying like a lot of people are like, oh, it wasn't that great. It's just because like they don't like slow paced movies. Like people are just like they want action all the time and something to happen all the time.
right. I do like psychological horror. It's my favorite because I feel
Yes.
like it messes with you
Yes.
the most.
It
But
sticks with you longer.
what I didn't like about the movie was I felt like I was going into a totally different movie than they actually portrayed.
Hmm.
I'm sorry if you guys can hear that messenger. Like
I didn't hear anything,
I
so
don't know how to turn it off. But anyway, what was I
I'm
saying?
just ignoring everybody.
I just felt like it was supposed to be a totally different movie, and I really wanted it to be a monster movie. Like, let's be honest, I wanted it to be a creature feature. And when it
Yeah.
wasn't, that's when I had my problem. Um,
Hmm.
I think that's why I didn't like it for the
Hmm.
most part
Yeah.
because I wanted it to be something totally different.
I kind of was with you on that. Like I kind of wanted there to be like something. I don't
Yeah.
know, like just that, but that's kind of like where I'm with you on that. Where it's just like sometimes you just want to see like a monster. Like what was that movie? It was on Netflix about the guys who got trapped and like they decided to cut through the forest. They got trapped, and there was like that weird thing that they
Oh,
said was like the child of
that was an
Loki.
amazing movie.
It was.
That
It was really good.
I can't remember what it's called right now.
But it was
It
one of
was a
those
great
movies.
movie.
It was, but it was one of those movies where I was afraid that we were never going to see the creature. But they showed it, and it was actually like a really well done creature. It was so unique and it was so different. And I was really gladly surprised that we did get a monster out of it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't feel like we have enough feature movies. I feel like you can never have enough though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trailer and this is actually one that I ended up did seeing a trailer for because usually I stay away from trailers. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, the trailer totally
Yeah.
misled people. And with the title, like it comes at
Hmm.
night, it better be an it. Like it better be an epic it for me. But
You can't say something like it comes at night and it's just like it's like okay, even the movie It Follows, like there was sort of something to kind of go along with it.
right, right. Something was following them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if it says like it comes at night, I was hoping that
You
it
want
was
to see
gonna
what the
be.
it is. Even the movie
Yeah,
It had a monster. I mean, come on. Just saying,
yeah.
if it has it in the title, we better see what it is.
I'm glad I brought my emotional support Raz with me. We have a lot to talk about, more to talk about than I actually like thought we were going to
Well,
talk about. But
well, you know me and you, we go off on our tangents. I mean, this is like every day for us, except now we have an audience.
yeah,
It's different. People
yeah,
listening to our ramblings.
our rants. The
Because,
ritual
yeah.
was on the movie.
Oh, oh, that was the movie,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That
That
was
was
the
the one.
movie.
Yes. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you very much.
that was an amazing movie. I just
It was,
totally
yes.
blanked on that one. Yeah, I
I'm
love
glad.
the character
Yes.
development in that movie. It was
Yes.
so like I and the scenery and the mood that they set. It was just really,
Yeah.
really good.
I love that too, where they filmed it, the forest and everything. Like it was great. You know what? You know, was another great element that they put in that movie was that civilization wasn't that far off. And like to me, that was like so much more maddening for the
Hmm.
characters and stuff. Because you know, like it's like if they could have just run or they just could have gotten out of there just like a little bit faster or sooner, then they probably could have avoided it. But like, no, it was like horror was like not even that far away from just like a main city.
It kind of goes with all that lore too that we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Hmm.
The novel was interesting. Oh, cool. I didn't even know there was a novel. I wonder if it's on
Oh,
Audible. I'm like obsessed with Audible right
yeah.
now.
That sounds awesome. I would read that. That sounds
I,
right
I
because
yeah,
I bet you like the build up and the anticipation in the book was probably really, really good.
I bet so.
Almost like was it The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon? Did you read that one?
Oh, yes, I did read that one. I read it in high school.
Yeah, me too. I have a friend who has the pop-up book for it.
Oh, they have a pop-up book?
Yeah, they can I didn't know this, and my friend just like, hey, do you want to see something really cool? And like, he hands me this book, and it's a pop-up book of The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. It was so the artwork was really cool, and so I loved it because you know you actually got like a visual of like what the monster might have looked like. So
Yeah, it
yeah, I think
was.
you could yeah, I think you could find it on Amazon.
Wasn't it a bear?
I think it ended up being a bear, but you know, like the girl's mind, yeah, she was a kid, you know, so she's like envisioning like this like evil
Oh, I
thing
don't
with like red
remember. I
eyes and
don't remember
stuff.
that at all. I
Really?
don't remember that at all. No, I just remember her being terrified of like the bear or whatever.
Yeah,
But it's been a while. Like I said, it's been more than 10 years. So,
same, same.
yeah,
I know. I need
that
to
was
get.
fun. That was a fun book though.
It was. I know. I need to get back into like reading stuff again. Oh, I didn't tell you. I found a really awesome. Let's see. I found Four Past Midnight for 98 cents at the Goodwill the other
Oh,
day.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I've read these before, but the old copy that I had back in high school was like the copy where it had Johnny Depp on the cover because you know it was for Secret Window.
Is that is the one? Is that the one that has Secret Window in it?
Yes. Secret Window, Secret
Okay.
Garden. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the story. It was a little bit different than the
Oh
movie,
yeah.
but I liked
Hmm.
I liked the difference of that one too.
I was okay with yeah the route that they went for the movie because it was kind of understandable how they went with the movie. And also,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Johnny Depp makes things better. You guys can agree with me or not, but I still love him. Um, but yeah, no, it was good. Did you, I mean, you read the other stories in here, right?
Yeah, I read them all. Is
Yeah.
that also the one with the what was it called? The librarian one?
Yes, the library policeman.
Yeah, oh,
Oh, yeah.
that was a hard one to get through.
Oh, it really was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I remember when I first read it, I was like, I'm going to hell for this, but he's going with
Mm.
me. So Stephen King is totally going with me.
Yeah,
All
no,
right. He can tell stories on the way.
it kind of reminded me a little bit of it, like to an extent, but then that scene was just like, ugh, I wish that was cut out. Anyway,
I
it
know.
says, Trash Picture Show says, if you like the idea of civilization, check out the story, The
Oh,
Overpass, about a generation of cannibals whose parents drove off the overpass. And
and
died and lived
died
under
and
the
lived.
motorway. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
That does sound interesting. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
it's a little
books,
trippy.
I've been reading I think it's Prince Lestat, the new,
Yes. Oh, the
well,
new one. Or her
newer.
latest one, yeah.
It's not her latest
Oh,
one because she's had two more Lestat books after, but
did she?
I'm
Oh,
really
yeah. Wasn't there the one? Okay, you went to Atlantis, right? That's another
Atlantis
one
is
too.
after the one I'm reading.
Yes. I need to catch up. I need to catch up on my Anne Rice. At one point in my life, Anne Rice ruled my life. So,
Um, but Prince Lestat is I'm really enjoying it. Like it's like next to Queen of the Damned.
ooh, I love Queen
Yeah.
of the Damned. Now that
It
is
kind of
one of
gives you the
those.
same vibe. It kind of gives you the same vibe,
Does
which
it?
is
Okay.
interesting. For me, yeah.
Queen
Yeah,
of the
I liked
Damned,
it.
by the way, Queen of the Damned book totally annihilates the movie. Do not think that you read the book or you know the book because of the movie. Oh, get me started. I
Well,
can't. I
yeah,
just can't.
it's completely different, but yeah.
I can't wait for the show that they're working on. The Vampire
Oh
Chronicles
yeah,
show that's
yeah.
supposed to come out.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited too. It's been a while. It's been a while in the making.
It really has been. Well, because I mean the thing was is that after Queen of the Damned, which they just butchered the story, Anne Rice was so apprehensive about letting anybody touch her work.
Well,
And I
she's
don't
the only
blame
one
her.
that's gonna touch it. Her and her son are the ones like working on it. So
And you
yeah,
know what? And the thing is that history had proved before that she should have been the one who had control over it because she movie with the vampire.
yeah,
I mean, so let the authors have their power, guys.
yeah, totally. I'm wondering if like
Yeah.
my internet is keeping up to this because I'm starting to get a little bit glitch. I feel like I'm starting to see it get a little bit glitchy, and I don't know. Hopefully it's working, but I don't know.
On my end, you're doing pretty good. I mean, there's been a couple, not too bad. It like fixes itself pretty quick.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously I don't have the best internet, but
Same.
yeah.
Although, well, also it just doesn't help, like, your area.
Oh yeah, and the boonies.
Yeah. Yes. She lives in like the perfect horror movie setting.
Do you remember when we were watching that Paranormal Witness and we watched
Oh
the
my God.
werewolf episode and
I introduced you to that.
I did not let you leave until like
Oh my
4 o'clock in
God.
the morning because I was
No,
like so
you
paranoid.
were so, I almost regretted showing you that episode, but then I didn't because it got such a real reaction from you.
Oh my gosh, I was
Oh my
terrified.
God, it was so funny. In case just a quick, just to catch everybody up, there's a show called Paranormal Witness. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's these people telling their stories of their supposed real paranormal encounters. Usually it's like ghosts and demons and stuff like that, but there was one episode in particular where this family got terrorized by possible like a pack of werewolves. Um, and it was so trippy, it was so crazy, the story. And my girl here has like a genuine fear and respect and love for werewolves. So this story really got to her.
It was so scary.
It was just like the whole story. And then there's even a moment in the episode where just like, what happened, dog? Is the dog okay?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then like it doesn't help that where the story took place was, it kind of reminds me of my own
Mhm.
home, so like totally
It
creepy.
it was. They were kind of like they were like in the boonies. There was a lot of space around them. And I mean, when you think about it, you guys do kind of live in a perfect area for something weird like that to happen.
Oh my God. Yes, I know. It's terrible.
But okay, but you have your own pack, so I think you guys would be okay.
Yeah, well, I'd be the one who would be like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta protect my babies, my puppies."
I know. So,
Okay, Rachel.
uh, what?
Alien or Predator?
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh
say
no,
Alien.
Alien. Yeah, I think I kind of want to go Alien too.
You know what? I haven't seen that new movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen it either. Me and our friend like Mondo and Josh and us wanted to go see it.
What was it called? Was it called Predators or
I
like
think it was just
plural?
called Predators. Yeah, Predators.
Yeah, no, we were so over those commercials. I'm like, I hope the commercials are worse than the actual movie because it looks really, really cheesy. But I really
Yeah,
wanted to watch it. Even so, I just
yeah,
didn't want to. I just didn't want to go
yeah.
to the
I
theater
don't.
and pay for it.
I know, right? For me, it's like okay, Predator. All due respect to Predator, Predator is pretty cool, but I don't know. Like, there's something about Alien. I because Alien's just all power in itself, and I feel like Predator is a little more reliant on their weapons and stuff, even though they are amazing killing machines.
Chris would love this conversation because he's obsessed with aliens and
Oh yeah.
the Predator movie. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I know, like
yeah,
he
he's
gets
an
like he
alien
gets
person
really
too.
nerdy about it.
Yeah, he's an alien person too. Oh
It's
no,
fine. Wait till
really?
the
The
last
ending's
15
the
minutes.
most important part. The ending.
uh,
Ah, I hate
did
that.
they?
Like
I know.
it
Well, I
could
was
be
gonna
a
say.
great story and then the ending is where it falls and then it ruins the whole thing. I hate when that happens because that
Xenomorphs.
just ruins everything.
It's very true.
Yeah.
You gotta have face
Yeah.
huggers. You gotta have a love for face huggers.
Oh my gosh, face huggers are so fun.
They are. I mean, not when they're actually on
They're
your
so
face, but
creepy.
they
They're so
are.
creepy.
I also have a lot of love for like in the original movies, like that weird like alien birth scene where like it shoots out of the stomach and stuff like that. I still love that.
Yeah, the chest burster. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was fun. I remember watching it the first time
it's good.
when Chris first and I
But
started
oh,
going out about
hmm
10 years ago. I know.
you realize that the good predators goes. Oh man. Gotta watch. We need to. We should probably sit and watch that at some point.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
No, it's
I
definitely.
don't
I think
know
it's
when's
definitely
it
worth a watch. You
coming
gotta sit.
out.
I think it's
Oh,
already out.
I feel like all movies are worth at least one watch, but you know,
Yeah, especially when it's something like that. It comes from a franchise that's like been around for a while.
yeah.
Although this talk
I,
does really make me want to rewatch Alien versus Predator again.
Chris hated that, like that. I don't know. He didn't. He wanted it to be better than it was. I enjoyed it, but it's out 18th of December. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Um,
okay, so it's coming out.
yeah. Now there's the internal debate of whether I want to purchase it or wait for it to come on Netflix.
You could probably find it on like Redbox for $1.
Mm, I don't usually do Redbox. Not
Uh,
usually.
yeah, not usually, but I mean sometimes it's kind of worth it because, like I said, you're only paying $1, sometimes only $2 for something. Just to
True.
find out how you really feel about it.
True.
There you go. It was about was it
The Void. Yes, it
the
was on
houses at
Netflix.
October? Ooh, I have not. I don't think I have watched that one yet.
It was
Which is that?
pretty creepy, like visually interesting, and I liked the mystery behind it. Like it kind of kept you on your seat the whole time. I'd recommend it as
Oh,
a watch on that
hmm,
one. Yeah,
nice.
it was. That one was fun, creepy.
I would watch it. It sounds cool. I just like the name of it, The Void. Sounds like my
Yeah, it
soul.
was. It was pretty weird. The ending was kind of weird on that one too, though. I don't know how
Ooh.
I felt about the ending. Like it was one of those
Well,
at the end of the movie, you're like, how do I feel about that movie? It was interesting. It's worth a watch.
what I was gonna ask about the Predators movie trash picture show was did they leave it open for another movie like a
Oh,
sequel?
I
They
bet they did.
probably did, didn't they?
I bet they did.
John Carpenter's like
Yeah,
classic
I can
80s
see
horror with
that.
it. Ooh, okay. That's enough to
I'm
definitely make
not
me
a
watch
big
it.
Hellraiser fan, but like, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's where I'm figuring where they screwed up because you probably wanted it to
Well,
end a certain way, but then then like the director's like,
but you
no,
know
let's do
what?
this.
It was unique, you know? It kind of like I don't know, you don't see certain type of endings too often and I was just like, "Whoa, that was interesting." I
Hmm.
don't even know how to feel about the ending, you know?
Yeah. So you gotta be careful with movies like that, though. So they leave you figuring, like,
Yeah.
huh.
It's probably I probably should watch it again just to like see exactly how I feel about it, but it was
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah.
I am really wanting my turkey. Turkey round 3.
Oh man, I still
Turkey,
didn't send. Did I send you the
turkey
picture
and
of the
stuffing.
monster 40-pound turkey?
Yes, you did. You also
Oh,
sent
okay.
me a picture of you underneath the table, like dying.
Yeah, yeah. I died. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing. That giant turkey, we fed everybody, like everybody got turkey and stuff, and it barely took out like a quarter of that thing.
Are you serious?
Legit. There's still a bunch of that turkey left.
Oh, no worries on spelling. We're good.
Oh yeah, no, we don't judge.
And
As long as we understand the gist of what you're saying, we're fine.
I can pretty much understand a lot of different spellings. Skills.
Yeah,
That's one of my
you're a
skills in
teacher.
life. Yeah, I can even read upside down. It's pretty amazing. I impress myself daily. Upside down and
I know,
backwards.
right? Same. Same. I know, right? I love those things that says if you can read this. What was one of the last? I think I sent one to you not that long ago. It said like if you can read this, then you have to call me daddy.
Sounds like something you sent me.
You were like, no. Oh man. Oh, I feel like this year there wasn't. Is it just me, or was there not that many horror movies this year?
There was a good amount, but
Was
like I
there?
don't know.
I
I don't
feel
know
I
what you
feel like
mean
there
by
was more.
irrelevant.
Or at least like mainstream movies. The couple of them that we had were like really talked about. Like Hereditary was huge this year. Everybody was talking about that.
that
But
was a
like I feel yeah,
that was. I mean, I wanted to watch that in theaters, but
I did too.
it
Um,
didn't happen.
I know.
Have you seen The Hollow then? Um,
Let's see, this year was like yeah,
Josh Picture Show. Have you seen or The Hallow?
the Hallow. Which one was that?
It was kind of along the lines of like a Fae horror movie, and we don't get
Ooh.
very many of those. Um, it was really interesting. I
Uh-huh.
haven't seen Overlord yet, but Chris and I were
Ooh.
talking about it, and then
No, I haven't.
Harry, then the new Fantastic Beast movie came out, and we were like, "Oh, which one do we go
Mm-hmm.
watch?" And we haven't decided yet.
Ooh. So,
Yeah, the one with the couple. Oh,
oh.
it was the one where the couple move into this area and they're told not to do certain things, not to go into the forest because the Fae get annoyed by them or they don't want them in the forest and then they don't believe in it
Oh.
initially and then they come after their baby and I think they come after the dog too.
Ooh.
It was
No,
a
not the
really
dog.
it was a really interesting movie. I
Oh,
think so. Yeah, I think
yeah.
so. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting movie.
No, I have to give that a watch. That sounds
I
interesting.
think I I think I have it in my little library of movies. But I did let my mom borrow it, so I'm not sure if I have it back or not.
Honestly, though, you have like probably every single horror movie ever. Like I
No,
know that if
that's
I
an
know if there
exaggeration.
I know if there's like any horror movie that I want to watch, all I gotta do is like call you. Hey, do you have this? Have you seen this?
I'm not quite sure. Like I don't remember that. What I remember is like they give them a chain. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Like
That's cool.
I don't want to spoil it. That's the thing. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. I'm just like really big on not spoiling movies. Like I'm
I
afraid to
know
spoil them.
even if I ask you, you're
Um,
like, no.
Basically the fairies want to, like in fairy lore, they want to keep the baby. And so like um the mother and the father are in this like battle to keep their family safe. And yeah, I don't want to give away too much. But it's
No,
a
it's cool.
really interesting movie. And it was like I think it was even set in Ireland.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Grabbers
like
was
that.
really good. I've seen. Oh, and Isolation. That was another one. I don't hear very many people talk about Isolation. Um, it's a really fun movie. That's the one with the cow, right?
Anything that has to do with a cow.
Isolation was. Did I show you that movie?
Isolation, no, doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, it's about like a dairy farmer, and yeah, some interesting stuff happens on a dairy farm.
Oh,
I've seen like clips on YouTube of the possession of Hannah Grace, and it looks
I
freaky, and I want to see it.
I saw it too. I keep seeing him in ads as it comes up when I'm watching like Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I was watching BuzzFeed Unsolved, the new one.
Yeah.
The I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the commercial took a little while to get started.
Oh.
So it like went black and we didn't know it was going into commercial, and all of a sudden it was her twisted like body right there. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what is happening?" Which was like perfectly planned. I mean, they couldn't plan it they couldn't do it better if they planned it, but it was just like perfect, you know?
Oh my
So,
God,
yeah.
that's I know. I the ads look pretty good. I'm hoping it's just not too much jump scare, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a good amount of it because usually those movies, the way they do it is like a lot of jump scare.
Yeah.
But it has potential. I will say that.
Yeah.
I know. I have. Oh man, what was that? Not okay. It's not The Conjuring. What was that one movie where it was kind of like a documentary style sort of movie where these people go to a town and this girl is possessed and like the whole town and the church is in on it too.
What? Which movie is
Oh,
this? I'm blanking.
this was well, the one I'm talking about is actually the second to it. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Are you talking about are you talking about The Last Exorcism?
I might be.
I remember I
It's
didn't like the first one, but
uh-huh.
I didn't watch the second one, and I was surprised that they came out with the second one.
I wanted to say that might. I'm starting to think that's probably the right one. Yeah, it sounds about right. Oh God, it's been forever since I watched that. Oh, also, real talk, I have not watched The Nun yet.
Oh, me either.
We should probably do that at some point.
Yeah, I heard it was awful, but it's whatever.
I know.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I know. I'm gonna watch it too. Well, I didn't even realize it has the girl from American Horror Story in it.
Yep.
Um,
Well, they're both in it. Like the sisters are in it.
yeah,
I thought
which
that was pretty cool.
I didn't even know those actresses were sisters.
Are you serious?
That's I didn't know until I was
They
reading an
look so
article.
much alike.
I my brain didn't put it together. My brain was just like, well, because at first, like I've never seen them in movies or anything together. And then I was reading
Well,
an article. It's like, oh, fun fact, did you know the actress who plays this one is actually her sister? And I'm like,
what's
oh,
her name? I can't remember her name. Is it
it's really
Thaisa
unique.
or Yeah,
Yeah,
and then Vera, right?
yeah, yes. And Vera's the one who plays what's her name? The Warren, Lorraine Warren,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah. So I haven't. Oh, I also still haven't watched The Conjuring 2. The one where they go to the Enfield murder or Enfield case and everything.
Yeah, the haunting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. It's pretty good.
And so it's like I did watch. Did you watch? Was it BBC did a series?
I don't know if I watched it on BBC. I don't know if it was BBC show that I watched. Like I watched it on Hulu. It could have been. It was like a 3 or 4 episode thing.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It was, I want to say it was about 4 episodes. Yeah, somewhere around
Okay,
there. It
then
was
it's
like a mini. Yeah, it was a
probably
mini
the
series
same
that they
thing that I
did.
watched. I thought that was pretty interesting.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I like that because they kept it open, because everything is just speculation and stuff. And so I liked that they filmed it like that. It wasn't just strictly like spooky stuff. It was also just like they were just making it like this could go either way. This could be real or this could be total crap. So
Yeah.
I love that aspect. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you, oh man, you haven't caught up on Ghost Adventures and stuff, have you?
No, I don't really watch that a lot.
I
But I
know.
just
They
started watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and that's been pretty interesting.
yes. I know. Did you know they got into a lot of trouble though, right?
Yeah, I heard they were sued. I don't know how that turned out or anything, but
Actually, I just read about it and I guess they settled out of court.
interesting.
So, yeah, it got settled. So, I'm wondering the writers and stuff are probably not going to be doing any of the stuff that they were upset about next season.
Hmm,
In case you
interesting.
guys, yeah, in case you guys aren't aware, Church of Satan got upset that the show used their statue of a specific Baphomet
Yeah.
in the show, or at least it was something that was like it looked a lot like Baphomet, and the church didn't like that at all.
I think were they upset about the poster? Was that what it is? Or were they upset about the whole thing?
The whole thing, basically.
Oh, okay.
They were upset because they're very like you guys are using our stuff and you're giving us an even worse name, than we
I guess I
have.
can kind of see that. It was I was surprised by some of the stuff that they had in there.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't
So,
finished the
but
first season yet, so I don't
I
know.
I haven't either, but I love that Netflix decided to do this because it's like keeping with the comic book and everything, like it's so dark. Although like there's I noticed that they're not going as dark as the comics go. But I love that they decided to do this. Like I was so excited when they first announced it because I was, like everybody knows Sabrina the Teenage Witch is like that fun sitcom that was on years ago. And like so I think a lot of people thought that's what we were getting again. It's like no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I was kind of shocked at some other the things that were in there. I'm like, I don't know if some of the people that are watching this are going to catch all that. But yeah. No, I haven't seen AMC's The Terror. Have you,
Oh, I
Rachel?
haven't watched it. No, I
I don't
haven't.
even know what that is about.
Yeah, what is that exactly? When did that start?
I have no idea. I have been watching Eli Roth's History of Horror, and that's been fun.
I haven't watched it yet. I've been wanting to. Did it start?
It's
Oh
it's
God,
good.
when did it start?
I think the same
Last month,
time
huh?
Walking Dead did, yeah, one the same. Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it just because I love stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah,
talking,
it's really good. I
yeah,
like it.
talking like masters of horror about classics and stuff. I love it.
Mhm.
Has my dad been on there yet?
Yeah, I think he's popped up a couple of times.
Oh, I need to
I
watch that.
think.
I need to watch it in case you guys don't know this, but I call Guillermo del Toro my dad because I really, really wish he was my dad.
I love
And
that we were able to go to the museum
the
when we did.
exhibit, oh God, I know, right? I'm not gonna lie, I actually was just rewatching that video. The one that,
Really?
yeah, the one that we
I'm
did.
so glad we recorded that video because
I'm
it's
so
a lot
glad we
of
got to
fun.
go twice. I'm glad we
Yeah.
got to go twice. I mean, the first round we did like okay, but the second round when Chris went and he filmed, it was so much better.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I'm not the best at vlogging, but he does a lot of fun stuff with the vlogs.
yes, but no, that exhibit was just life changing. You kidding me? I mean, you saw me. I had a few moments where I wanted to just tear up.
No, you
I
totally
was
did
having a
cry. You cried.
human moment.
You
I
cried.
did. I did. Okay, fine. I cried. In case any of you aren't familiar, Guillermo del Toro had an exhibit at the LA County Museum of Art called At Home with Monsters, and it was beautiful. It was,
There's like two videos on this channel about our little trip over.
yes.
It was fun.
Yeah, there was the first trip and the second. And the second, we got to take two people with us. And luckily, they loved it too.
Yeah. 1870s, two ships get stuck on the ice and the crew kill a shaman, after which the biggest historic polar bear on the zoological record starts to pick. Oh, that sounds fun.
Ooh.
I'm all about that. I love those kinds of like, I don't know, animal horror movies too.
Where
Like
nature
I
fights back.
watched well, like I don't know, for a while there I was like obsessed with watching Fatal Attractions and like
Oh,
about,
you mean
the
like,
exotic pet owners,
yes.
like,
Yes.
and things that happen with them, and like
I'm
those,
not gonna lie, I love those too.
and then like The Edge with Anthony Hopkins, where he and a few other people encounter a grizzly bear. I love those movies. Like they're so fun.
I don't I don't know if I've seen that one, and I love Anthony Hopkins.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good movie.
It sounds awesome. I love, oh man, what was the other movie with Liam Neeson with the wolves and stuff?
The Gray, that's another one of my
Yeah,
favorites. I
that
love
one's
that
good too.
movie. Every once in a
Me.
while, like usually at this time of year, I watch it just when it starts getting cold and I can actually feel the cold in the movie.
Oh my God, this year, can we finally watch Krampus?
Oh yeah, I mean we can watch it. I've seen it before. I just
Well,
keep
I know,
forgetting
but
that
remember, you
I keep
guys keep
forgetting
you.
that you need to watch it.
I know you guys are like, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it around Christmas time. We're gonna watch it in December, and we never do. It's been
Well,
two
we
years.
always end up watching it without you because you're not over.
It's because somebody doesn't call me.
Because you don't drive over.
Ah, that that's not true.
You haven't in a while.
Well,
Yes, I used to be obsessed. It was really really
what?
bad. My comic collection,
Ooh, comic or manga?
both. It was bad.
You know what I was thinking?
Like
I kind of want to get back into it.
no, I
I
can't. I
miss
can't.
it.
I can't do it.
I
I
miss
cannot.
I miss my manga.
We actually purchased the Night of the Living Dead graphic novel
Hmm.
through the official website. I can't remember the special edition one
Hmm.
that came out, and it arrived and it was really messed up. Like
Oh no.
the edging was all like bent and it looked like a used copy. We contacted them and
I
we're
was gonna
still
say.
waiting, but it seems like they're going to ship us another one. But
Okay.
I mean, it was kind of expensive. It was like $50, around
Ooh.
$50 shipped, which, yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you're
If,
gonna pay that
if
much money, then
you
you want something
expect
in
a
good condition.
collector's edition, yeah, it's a collector's edition too. So you expect it to come in good condition.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for that to arrive, but hopefully they make it right.
I was gonna say, how
I
long
think they
ago was
are.
that?
Well, I just got a shipping notice to my email. It's been about a week.
Okay. Since you
Yeah.
got it or since you notified them?
Since I got since I notified them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, then hopefully that means that they are making it right.
A lot of the comics that we would read are were Japanese, and they
Hmm.
were my favorite. I think my favorite one, and it was like such a soap opera kind of, was like Marmalade Boy. I was
Oh my
obsessed with that.
gosh. I remember Marmalade
It's
Boy.
ridiculous.
That one was crazy. Oh man, I had so many different ones. Well, the very first manga I ever got into, because what happened was is that I was in my high school library and they used to get that magazine Shoujo Beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I remember seeing the cover art and I was like, wow, that looks really like it was just beautiful. I loved it. And it was for Vampire Knight.
Oh, Vampire Knight was good.
That was like my favorite
And I
manga. It
didn't.
was
I
like the
feel
very
sad.
first
I
manga
did
I got
not
into.
finish it. I did not finish it. I got to the point
It
where I was buying like four or five
hmm
a week or two every 2 weeks, and that got really, really expensive. And I was
Oh
just
God,
like,
manga. Yeah,
I
manga will
gotta
drain
stop.
your funds, man. It's worse than Coke. It's worse than cocaine.
It was
But
awful.
it's
I spent
it's
so
a
much
little less
money.
harmful to your brain though. Uh, I know. Oh my God, it got really crazy. I'm just letting you know, like so much stuff happened, and I was just like, oh, we're like basically every single twist and turn that you could take that storyline took.
No, I'm not familiar with those titles.
Which ones?
Do you
Which
not see it
ones?
in the chat?
No, because
Gantz or
my
Junjo, Hell Planet, Ramina. I'm not
those
familiar with
sound from
those.
those sound familiar. I was really into Trinity Blood too. Trinity Blood was really good. Although, okay, because the thing that I needed to get, I see that was one where it's like I wanted to start getting the manga because the anime just totally slammed you with a cliffhanger, and then you were just so horribly worst case of blue balls ever. Did you watch the anime?
No.
Oh dear God, it's like so interesting. It's so good, and like because you know how the Japanese do their stuff, and then the way they end it. Oh no, I can't right now. Godchild was another really good manga series. That
I
was
felt
really
like
dark.
I think I started that one, but I didn't get into it.
It was really dark and gothic, Victorian. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to getting into the Night of the Living Dead one. The
Ooh,
pictures look really interesting. I just haven't gotten into it because I wanted to see about if they're actually going to replace it or
yeah.
what. Like I'm
I need
just
to,
waiting.
yeah, I need to get back into the Walking Dead comics because I kind of fell out after work. It's funny, the show's actually catching up to the point where I sort of stopped reading the comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're catching up a little bit, which I'm a little surprised at. I didn't think we were going to get to that point this fast.
Wow. I think they're kind of like rushing it right now because I think they're seeing that they're losing a lot of their audience.
I
And
know, and I've been sad about that. I know, like I see there's this one particular hater in my Facebook feed who just like hates the show, and he's like, just end it already. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready for it to be over yet.
um, I've kind of always had this sort of like love
Love hate.
hate relationship with the show ever since season one. But I am in it for Melissa McBride right now.
Yes, always.
I love her.
She's I know Melissa McBride, Norman Reedus.
Did you actually watch? Have you caught up?
I am still 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
I know.
I
I know. I've been
I
terrible.
need you to watch at least the one
Which
the next episode, because I wanted to talk to you about something that happened in it. But yeah,
wait, was it the
you need
Rick
to
one or
watch it.
no?
No, the one after that.
The one after? Oh, okay, yeah. No, I haven't
Yeah.
watched that one yet. We will. We will
Yeah.
talk about this. I will say, oh, can I just say though, I really like how they reworked the credits in the beginning,
I
like
don't
the
know. Me and
animation.
Chris are
The
having a
animation,
problem with it. Yeah, Chris and I are
really,
having a problem with it. Yeah,
I like
we're
it because
we are
it's like
not
a
a big fan
comic
of
book
Peach,
feel.
I think we're not a big fan
Really?
of Peach. We're just like, what happened?
I mean, I liked the opening credits before. I mean, they were really cool, but I don't know. I like this because it has like a comic book feel to it, which is where it comes from. So I don't know. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, she is. Anyway, so wait, hold on a second. Paul, hey, unplug the wireless router, then plug it back in.
Is that the Linkies or the
The
other one?
Linksies, yeah. Okay, sorry, we're
Are
having
you
some
gonna vanish on me?
No, no, because we're on my phone, so I'm using my phone's network. I'm just talking about because I was watching
Oh,
the YouTube from my tablet behind, but my Wi-Fi decided to be a big B word, and so sometimes we have to unplug the router and then plug it back in. You know, old school witchcraft.
same here.
I know. So no, so right now, like I haven't been able to see what our friend
Oh,
is
the
writing and
chat.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just you. I should see
Okay. Well, it says I'm up as far as the new government. I'm not sure.
you. Okay.
I think that's probably talking
Task
about
ex
Walking Dead.
executed.
Huh?
It's a task executed.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if you heard him, but
I could hear him pretty clear.
oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the mic on this thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking
But
forward to the Pet Cemetery remake too.
I am too. That trailer looks. Did you watch that trailer at least?
No,
You
I
oh
do not.
God.
I do not want to get any spoilers. I just want to enjoy it for what it
It
is
doesn't
when it
okay,
comes out.
okay, here's the thing about the remake, so it's not really a spoiler. You know
No,
what's
but
gonna
I
happen.
I know what's going to happen. You're right, but I don't want to see any of the stuff that they're going to show me before I'm watching the movie. They
Yes,
give
we're
too
live
many
again.
things. They give too many things away from in the trailers. You know, like
I
it
feel
just
like this
much.
I feel like this trailer didn't do that.
Yeah,
I think it did pretty good. I don't know what your guys' opinion are now that I can see the chat again. Hello.
yeah.
Um, but anyway, so I thought it did pretty good at not giving too much away. I think you would be pleasantly surprised. I think you'd like it. I think it was a very good teaser.
Oh well, like I said, I'm not one to watch the trailers. I rather be surprised.
I know.
But I'm really excited about John Lithgow being I can't think of his name
Yes.
right now. But yeah, I'm
I
excited that
love
he's in it.
I love that casting. That was a really good casting choice.
Yeah,
I just like John Lithgow.
he's amazing.
He is. I feel like he's an underrated actor, but really he's really good.
Yeah, I freaking love him in Dexter. He is so
Oh yeah.
crazy.
I still have a soft spot for him from Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh yeah. It's been a long time.
I know, but honestly though, Dexter did make me love him more because it's a huge contrast from Third Rock from the Sun. I think
Oh
a lot of people
yeah,
just thought I
exactly.
think a, I think a lot of people just thought he was a comedic actor.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
so yeah, so I think it's good. This is gonna be good. It's gonna just please watch the trailer.
I'm not gonna watch it. I will not
Please.
watch
It's
it.
so good.
I am like very anti-trailer.
I know you are. I don't even think you watched the trailer for it, huh? When
Nope.
that first came out? Yeah, I
Nope.
know, you didn't. Best thing about Cliff over the top bad. Yeah? Let's see. Oh, I did borrow from Gabe. He has the offshoots, the Here's Negan.
Oh,
Sorry,
there's
going
an
back to Walking
offshoot.
Dead. Yeah, it's a little bit. He got like his own little sort of side series, and it's like his backstory and everything.
Interesting.
It's really good. I mean, if you want to borrow it, I'm sure they'll let you. Like it's what because the thing that I love is that they brought all of that into the show.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that Chris almost got like crushed by a branch?
Yes, I was gonna ask, what was that all about?
We were
Was that
having
at your
a
mom's house?
yes, we were having a little bonfire and like roasting marshmallows and everything and he was gathering little pieces of, kindling and
Hmm.
all of a sudden the branch just like falls like pretty much on top of him.
I know he was saying it was like right
Well,
next to
he
him.
ended up with a huge scratch across his back of his neck, but he was
Oh no,
fine.
did he?
Yeah, he was fine though.
I'm surprised he didn't use that as an excuse to not go to work.
He needs
Nature.
his hours. He needs his
He
hours.
does. I know, right? Anyway, no, I saw that and I was just like, oh dear God,
When
what did
nature
Chris do now?
attacks.
I know, and I was just like, what did Chris do to piss off nature? I like movies like that. Like what was that one movie, The Ruins, I want to say, where it's like they went to like that old Mayan temple or something, and there was like the plant life was killing them. It was so weird. Do you remember that movie? Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, I thought it was really creepy and good. I liked it. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice chatting with you too, Trash Picture Show.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, and then it kind of reminds me of like The Happening too, because that was like when nature attacks too.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
Another
I love
M
those
Night
movies.
movie,
Of course. Wait, that
and
was M.
it
Night?
got yeah, it got a lot of flack. The Happening, yeah,
I feel like a lot of his movies get a lot of flack.
yeah,
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. The Happening. Was that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
yes,
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, critics and stuff always go hard on M. Night Shyamalan. Like it's just as soon as they find out. But you know what? I feel like they can't say anything ever since Split.
Split was
Split was
good.
just so Split was so good. I was not expecting. And you know what? James McAvoy, I love him.
I'm excited to see where they go with this.
Me too. That's why I needed to watch the trailer.
No, I'm not doing it.
Oh, but it's so good. Like you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, not doing
But it's James McAvoy.
it. Not
M.
doing
Night
it.
Shyamalan M. Night Shyamalan wants you to see the trailer.
I like being surprised when I go watch my movie. Like, and when I do end up watching a trailer, I end up getting mad. Like it comes at night. Like I couldn't avoid
Okay,
that trailer,
they're
and then I
not
get mad.
all they're not all It Comes at Night.
Oh gosh.
Just saying. You can't don't let one movie ruin it for you.
No, that was a trailer.
I know that's what I'm saying. Don't let it ruin
No,
it for you.
no, I'm not doing it.
Oh man. Hey, what was that? I was thinking about this movie the other day. I don't know why, because I was thinking about that movie with the Last House on the Left.
Oh no.
What was that one movie? I think it was with Jennifer Lawrence, and there was like this boy who like turns out his family was like really messed up, and like they try to raise him as a daughter or
What?
like a sister or something like that.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is in it.
What?
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking about? When did this come out?
This was like at least 3 or 4 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
This was like I
I
want to say
don't
that
recall.
I want to say this came out around like when the first Hunger Games movie came out. Okay, so maybe it was longer than that. Dear God.
Yeah, that's a lot
Um,
longer than 3 years ago.
oh, you're right. Okay, okay. All I remember is like it's like her family moves into this new place. She meets this guy. She really likes him, but he's weird. Like he's kind of weird and mysterious. And then he starts talking about his sister. And then
What?
as the movie goes along, it turns out that like I think like he killed his parents because they somehow his sister died, so then his parents were crazy and then tried to raise him as the sister, and then he grew up all messed up, and so he killed them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember. I actually watched this movie. House at the End of
Yes.
the Street.
Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Gosh, it's
Okay.
been a while.
I
How was
told.
that
Okay. So
Netflix, I think, for a long
was
time.
was it?
I think so.
Okay, because I was thinking, The Last House on the Left, and it was making me think of other horror movie titles with the one
I
house in it.
I enjoyed that movie. I only watched it once though. I remember it was pretty good.
Uh. Oh, he's good. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Peace out, dude. But anyways, so wait, are you talking about Last House on the Left or the house at the end of the
No,
street?
no, 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 no.
Yeah, Last
House at
House
the
on the
End of this.
Left. I know I had some issues with the Last House on the Left because there was that one scene in particular I felt was just a little too long and a little too. I mean, I get it was shock factor, but it was just a little unnecessary for it to be that long. It made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't handle those things very well either in movies.
Uh, because it's a very real thing that happens. It's just like one of those things where it's like I could have done without that.
Yeah, same.
That's just a personal opinion. That's,
Yeah, I'm the same way though.
yeah. So, but anyway, no. So I just kept thinking because it was killing me because I knew that title had the word house in it. I just didn't
I
remember what
should
the
have
title
just
was.
said that. I just didn't realize that she was in that movie, I guess.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I don't think I put two and two together that was her. I don't know why, but I just didn't.
She she came out with some other movie. I want to say a year or two ago. Also, that's supposed to be really trippy. I want to say it was called Mom or something like
Mother, and I
that,
think
or
it's on
Mother.
Hulu, but I haven't watched it either, and I want to. It got
I
really bad reviews, though, I think. Didn't it?
I know, but I think so. But let's face it, we gotta watch it because of that. Narratives of Unbreakable Inspired.
Yeah, I'm so excited
Yes.
for that.
Yeah.
Like when they first revealed that ending in Split, me and my mom were the only ones like freaking out, and I
Yeah.
don't think anyone in the theater got what was going on. And then I had like a coworker like post, "Hey, can someone explain the ending to this movie?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, I
Well,
can
it's like,
explain it."
yeah, it's like you can explain it, but it's also like if you haven't seen that other movie, you don't really know.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Like I just love
Yes.
the whole idea of um, how this like superhero sort of element intertwined with
Hmm.
Bruce Willis and
Yeah.
yeah.
It,
So it was interesting.
it was really good, and that's why I'm really looking forward to Glass because oh man. Also, I just wasn't with Split, I just you really weren't expecting that tie-in.
No, and
Uh
I thought it was a really good idea to tie it in. That whole
yes.
superhuman ability.
Yes. And then like it's just you know what I also love? It's like another testament to the whole like I mean, is he does he really have this other being with him? Or is it really like this whole mind over matter thing? Like you just believe it so strongly that it has like no choice but to be real.
I know the whole manifesting thing again.
Like I believe more than anything that I have $1 million. Don't tell me it's not real.
I'm not gonna. Because if you got $1 million, I hope you share.
No, I'm getting my helicopter. I'm leaving you all behind.
Well, you're
I'll
gonna have
send
to
I'll
spend some
s-
of that money on like flying
I'll send
lessons
you a
first.
check. I will. I'll send you a check. No, because I'm rich. I'm gonna have other people fly for me.
Okay, you're gonna be one of those people.
Yes. I'm just gonna be one of those obnoxious people, like one of those little helicopters, and like I'll fly from here, my little house, to your house. No more cars for me.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'll buy a little movie theater. Or I'll build like my own little movie theater.
Oh, that would be fun.
I know, right? I already have plans. I already know what my dream house is going to be. It's a cross between Professor Xavier's mansion and the mansion from Crimson Peak. So there you go.
I'm not surprised.
I know, right? Let's talk about Guillermo del Toro.
All right, go
I,
for it.
I love Guillermo del Toro. He's amazing. He's an amazing story
Yes,
writer.
yes.
What would you say is your favorite Guillermo movie?
My favorite one. Uh, I don't know. Maybe Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
Ooh,
I really like it. And that's another movie that kind of has like fairy and fae in it.
yes, yes.
It's also a remake, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just really like how it's shot and how dark it is and how it plays up,
Hmm.
the lore of
Yeah.
fairy
Hmm.
and how terrifying they can be. Because
Yes.
a lot of I guess shows fairy are portrayed as like I don't know, kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Whereas in
The
I kind of
watered
like
down
the
version.
other I kind of like the other way that they are portrayed like tricky and
Hmm.
uh
Devious.
creepy and out yeah, kind of out to get certain people.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, like, because when I used to do so much research into Fae and stuff, I mean, the thing is that they weren't all sunshine and rainbows and unicorn farts. You
Yeah,
know,
no.
like they were pretty dark and they had very, very mischievous like motives.
Yeah. I liked that movie and I actually watched the original film
Hmm.
and it had I think it was Timothy Hutton's father was the main male role
Hmm.
and it was pretty interesting like to see where it came from. It was still pretty
Hmm.
creepy, still really creepy,
Yeah.
which I liked it. Both
Nice.
versions. So,
Yeah. Nice. I know he's got a way of, I don't know, to me, he's just like, he's one of those master storytellers, you know?
yeah.
So, I mean, just like, I can't wait for, um, uh, was it the stories to tell in the dark?
Oh yeah, it's been a while in the making.
It has been, but I'm looking forward to it. I have a feeling it's going to be really, like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to disappoint.
Oh yeah, no. He handles everything with love.
He really does, and that's to me that shows through in his filmmaking. Like he really does take the time to like respect the stories and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so even you could even tell the difference between Pacific Rim and Pacific Rim 2. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not knocking the second one, but I'm just saying.
I I didn't even bother. Not my cup of tea.
I know you even gave me your copy of the first movie.
Did I? Is that
Yeah,
did that
I
happen?
remember. Yes,
No,
because
I don't.
I was like, oh, I like this movie, and you guys are like, oh, I didn't like it. Here, you want this? Like you gave me your copy, and I was like, yay!
That's so funny.
So yeah, to me, it was just like, it's yeah, no. I mean, I love. Well, you know me, I love Crimson Peak. Honestly,
Yeah.
just visually, it's one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. That's just mine.
Yeah.
Story wise, though, oh man, I still gotta go
It's
Pan's Labyrinth.
yeah. Well, that was a good one. Oh,
Yeah.
pretty sad and morbid, but it was
It,
good.
but you see, that's
Orphanage
yeah.
was good too. The
Oh,
Orphanage. It was. Have
yeah.
you seen it?
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, I remember.
Kind of sad and morbid though too.
Oh yeah. See, but that's what I love. I love that, he does these tragic stories, but they're beautiful.
Hmm.
You can't help but love you just can't help but love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yes, I love it. So it's like for you,
I'm like
for you, it's M. Night Shyamalan. For me, it's Guillermo del Toro.
I like Guillermo too.
Yeah.
It's just I really like M. Night.
Yes. So, but who is this over here?
I probably should go back at the end of this like stream
Hmm.
and like do timestamps for the movie reviews at the beginning and like the Black Friday stuff and everything.
I guess you could. I mean,
Because
put it
like,
in description.
we kind of went on this like really random like tangent and started talking about all kinds
Okay.
of things.
Okay, but that's
But
what we always do.
yeah,
Always. I'm not over exaggerating. Me and you do this all the time.
I know.
We
I
can't,
agree.
I know, we can't help it though. We have a lot of interesting stuff to say.
Hmm.
I know, right? Want to
I
talk
like.
about horror nights briefly?
Oh, sure. And I actually have a video on the channel about it. Did you check it out? It's a little long.
Yes. It is, but I don't care. I like it.
It's like an hour long.
Eh. We've done hour-long videos before, like that bothers
I
me.
don't think so.
Don't you remember okay, not last year's Horror Nights, not the year before that, we did a review video. That came out to an hour.
Did it really? Because I'm pretty sure Chris chopped it down.
Nah, it was an hour. You know how I know? Because I rewatched that video before we
Oh
went
my
to Horror Nights this year.
gosh. That's funny.
Well, because remember, we had a lot to say that year.
Oh yeah.
It was a crazy night, so.
This year
But
was good though.
this year was definitely a lot better. So, I mean, like, I kind of wanted to go back. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to do a second trip.
Yeah, I did too. I'm just hoping that next year is just as good.
I know. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we were gonna see it, like,
Oh,
as a
I
maze.
know. That would be amazing. But I know that they did have the house like uh in some area in LA.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean
Yeah,
they kind of did it, but not for Universal Studios.
it was, but here's the thing. I want to say I heard that it was on the Universal lot.
Really? I don't remember
Yeah,
that at all.
I thought I heard someone say that um it was like it just wasn't near, or it just wasn't on the Universal Studios tour, you know.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
It'd be nice
But
though if they do it.
I know. So, but
The Neibolt
so
house.
oh, I know, right? It was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
But no, all in all though, yeah, because I was thinking about it, yeah, I think my favorite maze was the Universal Monsters maze.
Really? That was up there, but mine was Trick or Treat, obviously.
Yes, that was a close second for me.
Yeah.
It was good. Like it was straight. I'm. Did we go through it? I want to say we didn't. No, we didn't get to go through it a
I
second time.
did. I don't know about you guys.
No, we didn't get to. I kind of wanted to though, because when we did go through the first time, like, it was like daylight. And so there was like that one section where like the daylight was like coming in. And I feel like it kind of took away from that one moment.
Hmm.
So, but it was good. It was really, really good. I also love, and okay, I hope I'm not getting anybody in trouble for this, but let's face it, I don't think Universal is really watching this. Um, the second time we went through the Universal Monsters maze, I got a fist bump from Frankenstein, and that made my night.
Really? I guess I
I
didn't know
did.
about that.
Yeah, we went through the second time, and yeah, like Frankie,
Frankenstein's monster?
yeah, Frankenstein's monster came out like, it came out like through the wall, and I put up my fist like this, and he just goes, and I was like, yeah.
That's awesome.
And then the mummy, me and the mummy started like having beef with each other. That was funny.
Yeah,
Like
it was
because
a good show or it was a good maze this year. All of them.
it was really good.
I don't know about, I mean, Halloween though.
Uh,
It was okay, but it wasn't like amazing.
yeah, no, I'm with you on that because, and the thing, I don't know, it was maybe because I psyched myself out for it because I was really excited for it. Because I was really, really looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I almost feel like it was too much, Michael. Like, what do you think?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I just was glad that Loomis was in there. I thought that was pretty fun.
I
And I
know,
liked
yeah.
the season of the witch mask nods and stuff like that.
Yes, I did get a kick out of that. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe they actually had the little bit
Yeah,
of
that was
that. What was it, the third movie? It was the third one, right?
yeah. Season of the Witch, yeah.
Yeah. Which was an interesting movie.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
It was very, very interesting. But no, yeah, oh yeah, you saw the new Halloween, of course, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because we talked about
Hmm.
it. But no, I thought that one was really good too. I don't know. You kind of had me and you almost differing opinions on the movie.
The
I
new one?
I yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty good
Hmm.
for the most part. Pretty good.
For the most part. Like
But
what were you
that was one that I wish I wouldn't have watched trailers on.
Oh, so you did watch the trailer for that
Yeah.
one? You do watch trailers.
That one I did. I couldn't help it. There was just so much hype.
There's hype for Glass too.
I know, but no.
Why?
I don't want any spoilers.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. But
I want
well,
my I want to end up having that round 20 of Thanksgiving dinner. I want to have it like now. I'm like starving all of a sudden.
all right. Well, do you want to get out of here?
Well, I don't know. I guess we could stay on for a little while longer if you want, but my mom hasn't
I'm down.
responded. I want her to end up like getting ready for our little visit.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down to keep killing time with you if you want.
All right.
And see, like, well, what are our friends? Do our friends have any questions or anything that they would like for us to discuss? Hi, friends. Not gonna lie, I already missed the trash picture show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It feels so much later than it is too.
I know, right? What time is it? Oh my God, it's only 6 here. I was thinking it
It
was like
feels like
9.
it feels like 9 or 10.
I know. That's what I was saying. I'm just like, I'm surprised, my buddy hasn't hit me up to hang out. It's because it's only 6.
Yeah.
And so like, I don't know, man. I need to. Oh, have you seen this new show? It's kind of like a fairy tale show where it's like focuses on like the Three Little Pigs and like Little Red Riding Hood. It's a show
Not
on
sure.
NBC. What's it called? It's pretty. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
It
no.
looks really interesting. It's almost like. Did you ever watch that show? Did you ever watch that show Grimm?
No, I wanted to, but I never got into it.
Ah, it was good.
I
I need to
watch way
finish the
too many
last
shows.
season though.
I watch way too many. Like I haven't finished the last season of Originals yet, and it's been on Netflix for a while. I've been
Huh.
meaning to catch up on whatever the last season that they've uploaded of Zoo. Uh, and I haven't watched that in a while. Um,
I've heard of Zoo, but refresh in my drink. What was that about again?
they based on a James Patterson novel, and I guess it's about like where the animals kind of go crazy, and they kind of like rebel against
Uh-huh.
people, and they're trying to figure out how to
Okay.
make the animals not crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just waiting for
then
that to happen for real though. Let's see.
it's a pretty good movie.
What's it
Or
called? I think it's a
show.
show that, yeah. I think this show is something that you probably would be into. What's it called? No, get out of here. Go away. Okay, fine. Don't tell me. Keep your secrets.
Oh,
Have you seen that meme? It's Elijah Wood, so I would think that you've seen that meme.
I think I sent it to you.
Was it? Oh, he's like, yeah, keep your secrets.
Yeah. Yeah. That was funny.
Let me see. I can't believe Days of Our Lives is still on.
What?
It's
What?
just a
Where
random.
is
It
this
came.
even going?
I'm sorry. I'm looking for that show, so I'm also really honestly surprised that Midnight Texas is still on. I guess it's still doing pretty good, so good for them. Let's see. Which I was really bad, and I have not
Wait,
um
is that the show I was
finished even
watching?
season one.
I haven't finished
Midnight
season.
Texas, yes.
Yes, I haven't finished season one either.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought no, I thought you were like in season two and stuff already.
Nope. Nope. I thought it
No?
was interesting. It was just a little cheesy, but it was interesting.
I know. I kind of was like, I want to see this show on HBO, like True Blood was, but
It
nope.
is what it
Oh
is. You know what I
man,
want
it
to
is what
see?
it
What
is.
like my dream show to see on TV? Um,
Hmm.
the Witching Chronicles by Anne Rice. Like I want to see that on HBO.
Ooh, that would be
I want
really
to see
good.
that.
And it has to be HBO, honestly,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
so much stuff that happens in there. I feel like only HBO Showtime, one of those,
Yeah.
would probably be like the best fit.
Yeah. That's like my dream is for that show to get, or that book to get made into a TV show for HBO.
Yes, that's another series where I need to finish because I started reading it, but I never actually finished
I
it.
finished it.
I know you did. But yeah. Oh, I did. Did I tell you that I also found Memnoch the Devil at Goodwill for like 50 cents?
No, but
Okay.
it's really cool when you do find her books out in like used bookstores and stuff like that.
I know. And it's
You
like the
should
original, it's like, I want to
you
say this
should
is like
check
the
out the
original cover
Friends
art.
of the Library book sales because they usually have some
I
other
have,
stuff in there too.
I know, and I've been wanting to because I would love to find a like the really awesome
I have
hardcover copy
I
of
have the
Queen of the
hardcover of
Damned.
that one, the Memnoch one. I have the hardcover of that.
Yes. I'm old school when it comes to my books. I like my, big hardcover originals.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't find that show. I'll find it eventually. If anybody else knows what I'm talking about, please feel free to put that in the comments.
I have no idea what you're
Okay.
talking about.
They they keep advertising it on YouTube, and like whenever I'm watching, Jeffree Star or something like that, like one of those ads comes up. It's a show. It's like it's based on fairy tales,
Hmm.
and like they're bringing like these modern twists to it and stuff, which I've always been kind of into. That's why I liked Grimm.
Yeah.
I think that, but you know what? I think you would like Grimm because it's like they stick with the old school German folklore of like werewolves and shapeshifters and witches and all these other creatures and stuff from old school fairy tales that we really like.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I was like, and then like there's different, like they have like they keep like the original like the German names for things like that. Like werewolves are called Blutbots.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
I know. So I think you'd really like it. So I would highly recommend. It's on Hulu. I
Did
think it's on
you
Hulu.
did you end up starting that show, Haunting on Hill House or Haunting of Hill
Oh God.
House, whatever?
Um, I loaded it and then I fell asleep.
Oh my God!
I'm so sorry. I know.
No, you're
I need to.
killing me.
I was really tired. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little drunk too. Um,
You
I
need
keep.
to watch
I
that.
I know you and everybody else has been telling me, and then I keep seeing it's like all over my feed, and everybody's talking about it, and I want to. It's not that I don't want to, because it does look good.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, and then everybody keeps talking about the ending. I don't know. Everybody's just. I'm like, don't give me details about the ending, but
Oh
people
no. Did they
say,
spoil it for you?
um, I don't think they did, but um, there was a lot of emotional detail given.
Oh
I
no.
guess.
Yeah,
Basically, well, it's just basically they were saying about what's more than likely going to happen in
don't
season
give
two.
spoilers.
I'm
Oh,
not.
okay. I was gonna say, don't give spoilers. Some people might not have seen it yet, so
That's true.
yeah,
Who else has seen this show? I'm pretty sure everybody but me.
probably.
I'm guessing. But I mean, no, it looks. I do plan on watching it. It does look really really good. It looks trippy. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie. I've been. What? She texts you?
yeah,
Is it that time?
yeah. It's probably
You
about that time.
you
Probably
gonna
should
go put
go get some munchies.
get your stretchy pants on? Make sure you wear your stretchy pants.
Thanksgiving round
Yes.
20. Round 20.
Yes, I know. I already had it today, and odds are I'm gonna have it again tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
your lunch and and dinner for like the next
I know.
probably week or so with your 40-pound
Yeah.
turkey.
It's not even mine. It's at Mondo's house.
Oh, okay.
But I'm over
Well,
there a lot. So, um,
it's been fun to come on here and do this live,
yeah,
even though my internet isn't the best quality. It's been fun to
same.
talk about all this stuff.
No, it is. And I like that, we got some interaction from people that were
Yeah,
watching along with us. I would do
yeah,
this again.
and yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go back after a while and try and put the timestamps for the movie reviews
Everything.
that I did,
Yeah.
and because we were on here a lot longer than I expected. But anyway,
Oh,
thank you guys for
I thought
watching.
you
And
totally intended for this.
no, I didn't. I was just thinking we're gonna review these movies, but yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Raz, for being my emotional support live person.
I'm always here. I'm always here for you for that.
All right, I'll talk to you like in a few minutes.
More
See
than
you guys
likely,
later.
yes. Bye.
Bye.